Stocks of Tesla suffered another drop today, even after Tuesday's so-called Trump bump at the White House. The president showcased billionaire and top DOGE advisor Elon Musk's EV cars on the front lawn. The publicity stunt happened just hours after Trump posted he was going to buy a Tesla. The move is widely seen as an effort to boost the company's bottom line. Tesla's share price fell more than 15% on Monday in the midst of public backlash after Musk's controversial cuts to government jobs and spending. To help us understand what's happening with Tesla, we're now joined by financial analyst Daniel Ives. Daniel, thanks for being here. First of all, how is Elon Musk's role as Trump's advisor affecting Tesla's stock, if any?
Yeah, look, I think the stock's telling the story because the DOGE and really sort of doubling down on what we've seen with the Trump White House. I mean, it's had a huge negative effect on Tesla. I think the brand worries. You're seeing the protests globally. And look, Musk is Tesla. Tesla is Musk. And that right now is sort of that moment of truth for Musk in terms of does he start to balance that DOGE as well as being CEO of Tesla.
So we've already seen some public protest after Musk made controversial cuts to federal jobs and departments, some of those being challenged in courts and, in fact, overturned. Where do you see the public sentiment going from here, do you think?
Look, I think the problem is it's the brand, right? I mean, the last thing you want for a brand to become is a political symbol. And I think you saw some of the political theater, in the White House with Tesla. And look, Model Y was the best-selling car in the world last year. The issue for Musk here is we've been here many times with Musk is that he goes to the edge, does he pull back? I believe that's right. The clock struck midnight. Investors are frustrated. They want to see more balance because if Musk continues to aggressively head down this path, brand deterioration becomes a bigger worry.
We're seeing that somewhat here in BC with the premier targeting Tesla for no more provincial rebates to electric cars. It may be a small move on the economic scale, but where do you expect that perhaps more authorities, governments may do the same thing?
Look, I think that's the problem. Once you dive into the political pool, it's hard to separate that out. Now, clearly, Musk, when you look at Tesla, you're still talking about a company that's going to really be the biggest leader when it comes to autonomous robotics and disruptive technology. So the long-term, even the medium-term outlook is super healthy and super vibrant. Near-term, there's turbulence. And I think you could see more actions like that. But that's why for Musk, it goes back to that moment of truth. Does he start to take back and start to balance as being CEO of Tesla and not just in DOGE, where basically sleeping in the White House in Mar-a-Lago?
Do you think Elon Musk cares that his company's stock has dropped this much and has been this volatile?
Look, I think he cares, and for someone that's followed Tesla from the beginning, I mean, we went through this with Twitter. There was a period where investors basically said, no, Musk, you have to change and you have to pivot, and he did. Musk is well aware. And it's one where, okay, does it move the needle being the richest person in the world? In theory, no. But he's someone where Tesla, that's the hearts and lungs of not just, really his ecosystem, but also his wealth. And I think the brand is the key. When you start to lose the brand, you lose everything. And I think that's really right now the tipping point for investors, which is why the stock's been under so much pressure.
Financial analyst Daniel Ives, we appreciate your time and your perspective. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks.